Jesse Campbell, a 3-day event rider from New Zealand. I moved to the UK 8 years ago now, and have progressively been getting more horses and more success. And life's good now. Yeah.
What was
The shift was really, it was about being more competitive, testing myself, I think, against the best in the world, and there was only one place to come for that, and that was Europe. And I was really fortunate to be a Kiwi. I think it has helped a lot, and we have a lot of good connections in the UK with some of the older famous riders, and that's certainly helped me. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like always, you sort of want to enjoy the successes, but you very quickly put them behind you. Like I think you probably focus a lot more on the ones that don't go so well, and you look at what you can learn from that. And I think that's the biggest thing is your learning process. I think if you go into an event with that mindset of what can I learn, the results, yes, we're all competitive, we all want to win, but if you can learn something at the same time, it makes you so much richer as a sportsman, I think. Yeah, like they're really important, both things. I think physically, if you're feeling well, mentally it really helps, but also at the same time you need to train the mental side of things as well. I do a lot of mindful training, which is in headspace and things like this, just to give myself some time to think about what's going on and not overcomplicate things too much. Yeah. Next year is massive. It's when qualifications start happening. So for me, it's really about getting as many horses as I can qualified, and as early as possible. And then from there, I can focus on fine tuning those horses, their performances, so that we're there for the 2020. It's going to be tough now. There's only three team members, but I'm confident it's going to be good. I think that's that was a really once or one-off situation. Well, maybe not, but he was definitely the horse I brought over from New Zealand with me. I'd had him for 10 years or something crazy, and it was absolutely heartbreaking. But at the end of the day, this is where it's difficult. Is we're in a business with our animals, and sometimes you have to use your brain over your heart, and I don't like it, but it's the reality of what I'm trying to achieve and where I am. So I miss him a lot. I follow his results really closely. I watch as much of his performances as I can, and he's with a young girl at the moment. And, I always try and help her and give her advice if I see it's necessary. But I have to realize it's also moved on. But I will always be grateful for what he did for me. Yeah. Like I just said, it's a business, and that's where it's difficult. Hopefully, in the next year, we're going to be moving in with my partner Georgie Strang, and it's been fantastic to have her by my side for the last few years, and we bounce off each other really well, and we both have the same goals and drives and respect for each other and what we're doing as professionals. So it's great. The benefits are we both really understand what each other's going through, through not only the ups but also the downs. And I think, with horses, you very rarely are, both down, or very rarely both up. So it just helps to balance you out. But I don't see it, a lot of people say, oh, but you're competing against each other. But I don't really see it that way. I see it's, I want to be doing the best dressage test I possibly can do. And then from there, you just got to jump a clear round in the cross country and the show jumping phase. So I don't line up against her and say, oh, who's fastest, or anything like that. It's, so I think from that point of view, we're pretty solid, yeah. We both enjoy our success for sure. Probably failures, I think I probably go quite quiet, and yeah, reflect. Put a lot of reflection into what I do, and probably go a bit crazy and watch videos and look at the diary on the preparations and how it all went, and I do probably go a little bit over the top with that, but I'm just trying to get better, man. I want to keep enjoying my sport, which I think is sort of, that's the most crucial thing about why we do this, is because we enjoy it and we love the feeling of working with our horses. I think if I can maintain that through the rest of my career, then I will have tremendous success as well on paper. So I want to keep that feeling for sure.